Good morning, everybody. On this Tuesday, it's January 3rd. Chris Allen on the SAM channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. I was live a little bit earlier this morning for some tornado warnings that were in effect. Right now, the only tornado warning that is in effect as of 5 a.m. is one that cropped up back toward Todd County in the Elkton community. This, again, radar indicated. This is not anything confirmed, and now it's gone. There you see it's with the last scan, everything is still pretty strong, but very little in the way of lightning. We were watching some limited rotation as this very heavy rain moves into Russellville and Lewisburg and Logan County this morning. It's mostly now what everything is transitioning to is more of a flood threat. So we have several flood advisories, flash flood warnings for very heavy rain that is going to eventually move into Bowling Green this morning, just about the time you drive into work. So be watching for standing water. Some creeks and streams are nearing bank full, especially back to the west. And we're hearing of some water rescues and some flooded streets and highways. Even the Western Kentucky Parkway, part of it, is covered in water. There's a new severe thunderstorm warning that just came up as of 5:10 this morning for northern Logan County and southwestern Butler County until 5:30 for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. This is going to be in places like Justice, Ensco, Gordonsville, Dimple, Spa, Eppleys, Wolf Lick, Everett, Crossroad, and Lost City. So again, parts of Butler and Logan County, severe thunderstorm warning. Plus, we have this tornado watch, which takes us all the way to 11 o'clock this morning for this entire area, even down into parts of Middle Tennessee, stretching all the way down to just about Texas this morning. So we've got a lot of weather going on. Thankfully, not as many tornado warnings as were issued a bit earlier. None of those confirmed to be tornadoes or even touchdowns, but they were all radar indicated because of the rotation that is in the atmosphere with this line. Now, all of this is going to try to work together and become one big line of showers and thunderstorms as the morning rolls on, and it's going to come through the Bowling Green area and even to the east of us. So even though you're not getting rain right now, you will as the morning continues. And then about noontime, a lot of this will be coming to an end as the cold front makes its way through the area. So we still have to be on guard here for a little bit longer before everything quiets down. All right, let's take a look at the model blender. And you can see that today we'll get close to 70, if not hit 70. Tomorrow, a bit cooler, and then the real cool down happens. It's not going to get cold. We're just going to put temperatures kind of back to where they should be this time of the year, which is in the upper 40s to low 50s. Average high for this early January is 46. Yesterday we hit 73, and that was 27 degrees above average for this time of the year. And kind of the reason why we have the severe weather going on this morning. So you can see after today and tomorrow, we do cool down, but this is more going to be more in line with where we're supposed to be for temperatures 40s, mid to upper 40s, low 50s, lows mostly in the 30s. That's not cold, cold. It's not serious cold, and it's not cold enough for snow, but it will be somewhat of a mild, seasonable beginning to January, first week of January. All right, let's take a look at current temperatures as of 5:14 this Tuesday morning. The Kentucky Mesonet temperature showing 60s and even a few 70s. We've got 70 down in Monroe County, 71 over in Cumberland County, 68s here in Bowling Green, lots of 60s across the state of Kentucky. How about rainfall? Past 24 hours, look at this. Wow, this is why we have some street flooding and some water rescues going on back into parts of Ohio County. Almost 4.25 inches of rain past 24 hours. Then you've got places like, what is that? Muhlenberg County? Yeah. Wow. Almost 5 inches of rain the past 24 hours. And we've picked up very little here in Bowling Green. It did rain overnight, but only 3/10 of an inch. Look at even Butler County. 2.5 inches of rain there. Then you see some 2, 3, 4 inches of rain. That's where the heaviest rains, the core, and that's where the flooding is going on this morning. But that area is going to move east as we continue through the morning, therefore possibly giving us some issues here in the Bowling Green area in southern Kentucky as the morning continues. All right, let's take a look at future temperatures. We're going to stay rather mild. We're going to stay in the 60s. And as I mentioned, even getting close to 70 degrees for a high temperature. Temperature is not moving much today, upper 60s to near 70, and even holding steady overnight tonight into the low to mid 60s. And then we go into the 60s tomorrow early, and then we start to drop as we get into Wednesday into the 50s. And then here comes the colder air as it starts to move in for Thursday. So we get today and tomorrow still pretty warm, and then it's going to turn much cooler after that. So, what about this rain? How much more are we going to get, and where is it going to be placed? Well, here's a look at the current situation, and I showed you the radar. This is the way it pretty much looks with all the rain west of Bowling Green. But as the morning continues, there's still the threat for some heavy rain and maybe even some more severe thunderstorm warnings. Notice how this just kind of takes its time to get here. We're talking about 11 a.m. to noon. This is when everything is going to start to congeal in a line. And you can see these little purple dots here. They look like blisters on the leading edge of this. That's the issue in which we could have maybe more severe weather. Depends on how the rest of the morning goes, but this could be where we get more severe thunderstorm warnings. And if there's enough rotation, maybe some radar indicated tornado warnings. Let's hope not actual tornadoes. So far, we've not had any actual tornadoes, just tornado warnings, more of a precaution than anything else, because on radar, we see the spin, but it's not been working down to the ground. Thankfully, it hasn't been working down to the ground. But still, we're going to have to watch this through at least 10, 11, noon, and then even to the east of us, you're going to have to watch. Here we go, 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 in the afternoon. Anybody living east of I-65 will have to watch after the midday hour and through the afternoon for the potential for severe weather. And then finally, all of this just kind of moves out of here. Now, tomorrow morning, it is showing as the cold front advances, there could be some blow up, little pop up thunderstorms east of us into early Wednesday. Then that begins to move out as the cold front moves through, but something that's not a guarantee necessarily for Bowling Green be for areas to the east of us. So we got to watch that as well. How much rain, additional rainfall? Well, we still could see another inch, maybe on top of what we receive. And look back into western Kentucky, another 2.4 inches of rain total to the 3 or 4 that you've had right now. Well, that's 5 to 6. There's going to be some places that have some pretty incredible flooding, especially in some of the low-lying areas and some areas back close to rivers, creeks, and streams. That's going to be a problem the next 24 hours until this entire system gets out of here, which is going to be tomorrow morning. The severe weather threat, it's still there. We can't let it go. Notice that Bowling Green is just right on the bottom edge of the level 2 slight risk, taking in all of Middle Tennessee, but just the southern counties where we got the tornado watch technically until 11 o'clock this morning, and that's when that line is going to try to work its way through. So we still have the tornado watch in effect, so we can't say there's no more severe weather. We still have the rest of the morning up until midday to contend with that possibility. And so, therefore, do not let your guard down. Do not turn off your weather radios because you still may need them after a while. All right. Let me check one more thing. There are some, and by the way, some school systems I think are going to open late. Like I think Muhlenberg County is opening late today. Um, 2 hours late, it looks like. The tornado warning for Todd County as of 5 a.m. is going to go down. It already has. And the severe thunderstorm warning for Butler and Logan, that continues until 5:30. So you may be watching this not live, and this is recorded at 5 a.m. this morning. This is not live. So it's 5:21 right now, so 10 more minutes on that severe thunderstorm warning. But let's get to this is for the rest of the day. I want to give you the heads up that we're still going to be looking at the threat of severe weather as the cold front slowly makes its way into the area. Showers and thunderstorms, especially this morning, and some of those still could be severe. And remember, we're still under that tornado watch for the area until 11 o'clock. I would say once we get past the midday, it's going to be east of I-65 that still gets the severe weather threat. The heavy rain potential still here, even into parts of this evening until this front makes its way all the way through. And for some of you, that's not going to happen until early tomorrow morning. Then the cooler air begins to take over on Thursday into Thursday afternoon and Friday. Not cold enough for snow, but then we're watching another system that is going to work in here by Saturday. There may be some mixed precipitation north of us, but it looks like we're going to be on the warmer side of things Saturday afternoon with showers in the area. No thunderstorms with this. It's just going to be showers on into Sunday, and then we stay cool as high pressure takes over. So once again, we've got a very active morning of weather. It is one of those situations where you just have to watch where you're driving this morning because of the water that's standing on a lot of roadways. We got to be careful of that. And then, of course, the tornado watch. I'll show you that again. This is the tornado watch that is in effect until 11 a.m. this morning. And again, this goes all the way down into Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Texas until 11 o'clock. Now, there could be portions of this tornado watch that are chopped off, but you see all the red shaded areas, including Bowling Green and Warren County. And we've got a line of heavy rain and thunderstorms moving now through Russellville, Logan County. That is a severe thunderstorm warning for just a few. Oh, now there's a tornado warning. New tornado warning for northeastern Logan, Butler and northwestern Warren County until 6 a.m. Possible tornado. Not, this is radar indicated. Moving into Morgantown at about 5:35. So again, this is happening in real time, but what you're watching is recorded. So I just want you to keep that in mind. So this new tornado warning: Chandler's Chapel, Quality, Gasper, Needmore, Rockland, Dimple, Leetown, Dunbar, Woodbury, Morgantown, Riverside, maybe even Richardsville. Stop motion here. And let's see what kind of velocities we're looking at. It's rather broad. I think this is more of a precautionary move. It is strengthening a bit right there around Chandler's Chapel. So that's something that will bear watching. I'll continue to watch it through the morning, but I am going to head to Sam. I'm going to head to the radio station and continue coverage there. So I hope that you will seek shelter if you're in those places in parts of Butler and Logan counties for that tornado warning until 6 a.m. But I'll be on the air at 6 at Sam. In the meantime, have a safe day. Thank you for watching. And just keep your weather radios on and stay tuned to Sam 100.7 as we do pass along all the weather bulletins live on your radio. God bless you.